since I've started this program, I've got no intention of like selling or reselling people in. It's like if it's working, great. If it's not working, great. it's fine because I've actually got plenty of other projects on, and yeah, I got other things on, and it naturally wound down towards the end of last year. Like our Australian, in particular, economy has been really hit. I know you know this. I think a lot of small businesses have been hurting. So a lot of members have come to me and said, "Oh, this isn't working for cash flow reasons," or they've moved on to other areas, or they've said, "Hey, I've got what I needed," and then they're ready to move on. Like two people have sold their businesses, which is great. So that's good. It suits me great. Things actually have wound down to just yourself and Stefan, the Mr. Diamonds in Antwerp. We've always had 4 p.m. Queensland time. It's still the same schedule, but it's only the afternoon schedule. When Stefan kind of said, he asked me, "Oh, are things still happening this year?" And I said, "Oh, well, like if Gerard's keen, things will keep going." So I'm open to new people joining, but people aren't banging down the door. But I've got other projects that are keeping me busy, so I'm very happy. And from the start of this, I said I don't want to do launches and webinars and lots of marketing for it. I just want it to be there for the people that ask. No issue at all for me. I love deal making. I'd do that shit for free. Like it's my most favorite thing. So I'm structuring. I'm noticing some people are coming to me when they've got deals, and I've said, okay, great. It's X dollars, and I'll work with you for 90 days. And because I know it'll be like there'll be text messages back and forth. Oh, this person said that, or their lawyer said this, or whatever. And I love that stuff. I more prefer buy side rather than sell side, but I guess you are buying, aren't you? When you're taking that on. So if you'd like me as an advisor for that, let me know. Apart from that, I don't know if there's still be like a mastermind or like a per month consulting still going or available then, but I'll have something. If you want to work with me, I'll have something. Well, I mean, I'm on the road. Yeah, so we're in Ceduna. We're just east of the Nullarbor. We're about to hit the Nullarbor. This is the last town before the Nullarbor. We've emptied the toilet. We've filled the fridge. We're going to do a couple more things from the grocery, fill up the water tanks, and then we're off tonight. So looking forward to that. Oh, it'll go nearly a month off grid. It'll do 3 weeks, mate. I've got 350 liters of water. It's got shower, toilet, 1.5 kilowatts of solar on the roof, unlimited power, unlimited solar, big fridge freezer. Have I sent you the Instagram of my truck? For one person, you can last nearly a month. We're two people. So 2 weeks, if we stretch it and only shower every second day, we'd get 3 weeks out of it. Oh, plenty. I love it. Dude, I do stupid shit all the time. I've got a sat phone. Like I've always got a sat phone, but I've been like in East Arnhem Land. I was 100 kilometers down a forward drive track, and it took me nearly a week to do this track. I was solo, no one for hundreds of kilometers, and flat tire. Couldn't get the bolts undone. Like these tires are 100 kilos each, like too big. I've got to winch them up and down with winch. Yeah, all that. I love that stuff. That's when you know you're alive, when you might die. Oh, it's a good life. There's lots of people doing it. I find it. I mean, you mentioned that you'd find it boring traveling all the time. I don't enjoy being homeless. Like I'm homeless at the moment, but it was a conscious choice. All right, we'll spend this year traveling. We'll spend last year traveling. I much prefer having a base where I can plonk myself, and then from that base, I might spend 2 months at home and 1 month on the road. That's a great ratio for me. This year we made a conscious choice. All right, it'll be probably 2 months on the road, maybe 1 month at home per quarter. And I thought, well, why rent or own a place for 4 months of the year? I had a place that I was renting. I'll get rid of that for the next year or so, and then when I've got a place that I own, at least I can Airbnb it when I'm not there, or have family or friends stay. They don't like that when you're on a lease, but if I own a property, then I can do that. I'll go back to that eventually. Yeah, it's pretty good. The only thing we miss is the routine of a home. Like, going to your favorite cafe, walking down your favorite beach. Like, that's the kind of stuff I really liked when I was in Burleigh Heads on the Gold Coast, like the best spot you can be. And I really loved that routine of having like a good home and friends and, like social network and that kind of thing. But this is great. This is a great way to live. we still travel, we still see family. We just flew home for Christmas, so this is pretty cool. The van lifers are mostly like digital nomads, solopreneurs, and there's not always heaps that we have in common. Or there's kind of like the families who've got, you know, kids and all that kind of thing that are traveling with them. And again, you know, we have a cup of tea with them and hang out a little bit, but you know, most of them are kind of in very different life stages. So we hang out and you know, we enjoy it, but mostly we enjoy just our own time. And we catch up with friends and family on video calls and stuff, you know, so we don't feel very far away from loved ones. Glad to hear that you're on, you know, you're motivated to look after your health and everything else that's going on. And I will see you when I see you.